The Housing Authority would like to see that community vibrant again like it was back in the 60s and the 70s. It was a prideful neighborhood. There were black-owned business, and we'd like to see black-owned business go back into that area. There were dry cleaners, restaurants, tea rooms, hairdressers, barbershops, and after big business came in, started buying up all the property, it just moved everybody out of the neighborhood. So the Housing Authority would like to see it once again become a prideful community where everybody is welcome and that you would love to live in.
The challenge is that there's not a lot of commercial activities going on in conjunction to that, and there's a buffer, so to speak, with that medical campus between where the commercial district is and the Shake Rag area. And so we are trying to motivate people to see that there is a commercial opportunity in the neighborhood, because it is moderate and lower income homeowners. Having a neighborhood grocery and a neighborhood dry cleaner and those types of businesses are very viable, because people don't want to have to drive to be able to get to those. So it's a new concept for our area, because back in the 80s, when the neighborhood really started to fall down, was partially related to the growth of the commercial sector on the opposite side of town, and everybody drove to it. And I think we're trying to create that urban residential commercial mixed-use space in this area, and we're poised to be able to do that with the use of this specific facility, as well as some other commercial spaces that are either for lease or are owned by folks who would love to see something come in and be able to support the neighborhood as well. We're also looking at, we want it to be a mixed, not just a mixed use neighborhood with residential and commercial, but we want to see it truly as a diverse neighborhood. And Bowling Green is such a diverse community, it's happening. Mm-hmm. And right now, the houses we've sold have been to African American, Caucasian, Vietnamese. Mm-hmm. We have a Hispanic family that's looking at a home. We have a Bosnian family. So it truly is that American melting pot going on in the community. So that's just an added bonus that we see, is it's a place where, and I think because of the history of Shake Rag and it being the first African American community, and people see it as a place of tolerance to start with. And I think that's really lent credibility to the comfort and interest in having multiple cultures in that one small block area.
I've just been blessed over the years that I'm still, at 47, I'm still part of the community. Even though I've seen it evolve to what it is today, you know, it's still things that remind you of back in the days, but so much still has changed in the same process. It's a big difference. Of course, the makeup of the neighborhood, we had Caucasian people that lived in the neighborhood, but the neighborhood was still predominantly, 95% black. Of course, the neighborhood has changed now. It's diverse. We have black, we got white, we got Mexicans living in the neighborhood. The neighborhood has definitely changed as far as the people that live in it. A lot more rental houses than what back in the days everybody owned their own house. Now, through the generations, houses got passed down to kids, and then they sold them. So a lot of the homes that used to be homes are just now rental property for landlords. So it's just changed quite a bit over the 29 years that I've been barbering here in the shop. It would take something very big to make us leave. We're not looking to leave. We've been approached, and we just had folks just walk off the street and ask us what we're interested in selling. Of course, our neighbors, they talk like they're interested, but we're content staying. I got a son that's in college, and his degree is business and entrepreneurship, so we content in staying. But I mean, that could change. But we're not looking, and we're not in a hurry to move.
Well, I hope the new area that they're building will, I hope maybe it'll get at least a third like the old Shea Craig was. And I think with some of the people that are working in that area, that's working to trying to put that area together, like Abraham Williams, that it might become a small community. It'll never be like the old Shea Craig. It'll never have the people.
I think it will. I think the Shea Craig footprint will always be in the Bowling Green area.